Hey everyone, it's Anu. I have never done this Facebook Live thing before, and I honestly don't even know how many people are watching right now because I know there's something pretty important happening in the country, like our new president being inaugurated. But I just had a thought this morning that I just wanted to share with you guys, and I know it kind of impacted me, so I'm just going to throw it out there for you guys too. And again, this is super spontaneous for me. I've done videos before, like those Power of a Praying Wife videos, but honestly, like the first one I did, I think I spent 7 hours doing like a 10-minute video because that's how I get about things, and I want everything to be perfect and such. But anyway, so here I am, and hopefully somebody's out there too, maybe listening. If not, no problem. And if it's really bad, I know I can delete it. At least I think I can. So anyway, so here we go. So what I was reading this morning was from Genesis 25, and it's the story about Jacob and Esau, and they're pretty typical, the typical kind of brothers. They're very different. And so there's a story that Esau is coming back. He'd been working really hard out in the field. He comes back and he's really hungry. And Jacob's kind of the homebody, so he had just actually finished cooking something. And Esau is starving. So he's like, I want food now. And we've all been there, after church on Sundays, we get that, like, you start to get hangry, when you're hungry and you're angry. So I think Esau might have been there. But anyway, so basically Jacob's like, yeah, I'll give you some of my stew, but I want your birthright. And birthright's not a word we really use right now. But it was the birthright means the privileges of a firstborn. So there was a lot that fell under that. This was a big deal that Jacob would even ask that. But here's Esau. He's just at this point of hunger. And so he's like, yeah, take it. What does it matter? Just take it and give me something to eat. So anyway, so basically Jacob gives him the stew, gets the privileges of the firstborn, gets this birthright. And then here Esau is. He's full, but he's just lost his birthright. And honestly, I've read that story a bazillion times, probably like you have. But I think, and I always get really judgmental of Esau. I'm like, dude, what are you thinking? You're seriously giving up this major thing. And hi, Sweena. Thanks for watching. I see your comment. See, first time I'm doing this. So anyway, so he gives up this major thing for a very temporary thing. And like I was saying, like I really just judged him for that. But then I know when I read it this morning, God really convicted me, because I don't know where you're at with your New Year's resolutions, but I know I've been struggling a bit with some of them. And so God was like, you do the same thing and you do it every day. And I do. And so I think I just wanted to throw that out there, I want to read you something Andy Stanley said too. And let me get the quote. So he says, we've all gotten what we've naturally wanted and ended up with the very thing that we don't ultimately want. So basically he's saying, we trade like Esau did. He got his stew, but then he ended up giving up something that would have affected really and benefited the rest of his life. And I think we do that a lot sometimes in conversations where you like want to tell somebody off. So we get the temporary feeling of, I'm glad I got that off my chest, but then what impact do we now have on that relationship? And then also different things like, even like when we eat something, like I love fried chicken or Doritos. And so, again, we get that temporary thing of, okay, that is so good, but then, okay, what have I done to my cholesterol level again? So again, temporary, we're enjoying the temporary, but we're really giving up the benefit of a more permanent thing. So just a little encouragement from me and from Esau, and maybe a lesson that we could learn from him. And again, just remember again, like what Andy Stanley said, is what we naturally want is rarely what we ultimately want. So our desires are going to go in one direction, but what we really want is probably in the other direction. So just take a moment and pray and just ask God just for that strength to kind of get through that. And I believe God is there to help us even in this kind of stuff. So anyway, have a great day. Maybe I'll do this again. Maybe I won't. We'll go back and we'll see how it was. And if it's really bad, like I said, it may be gone in 5 minutes. Okay, bye.